Hello, this is Shay Brewer, and this is, it's January 10th, 2020. And I want to talk to you about a dream that I had on December 25th, 2019. So I just had this dream, hasn't been long. I was in the mountains, completely relaxed in Colorado, enjoying the snow, not worried about anything. And I decided to lay down. It was December 25th at night, and there was a couple ministries that were on that were Texas. They were Texas ministries broadcasting in Colorado, which I thought was interesting. And so one of them was a prophetic whisperer. The lady went on to just ask us to pray with her about receiving spiritual gifts, dreams, visions, a closeness to God. So I was by myself, laying in bed and just relaxing, and so I did. And then after that, there was another thing that really spoke to me, and it was Zola Levitt is changing their program to like the Jewish roots or something like that, which I have always just been fascinated with, the Jewishness of Jesus, Yeshua. And so anyway, it just felt like, man, these are two things I'm really interested in. And this is kind of strange that they're both Texas. And I just felt like the Holy Spirit was really speaking to me. And so I prayed. I have not had a dream in a while that wasn't about pertaining to my life. I can tell when a dream is something that I'm processing, maybe something in my life that, I'm trying to figure out. But this dream was not about that. So 4 people show up, and this isn't in the dream. 4 people show up in my house, and I wasn't sure if they were good or bad, good intentions or bad intentions. And then in my dream, I had the feeling that they were angels sent in human bodies to assist me. The next thing I know, I'm looking out over vast land, like maybe the United States, or just miles and miles and miles of land. And all of a sudden, these lights come all the way down to earth and boom, explode. And all these people start getting chaotic and getting worried and scrambling, kind of like if you were to stick a stick inside of an ant pile. And then all of a sudden another asteroid came down. Boom, boom. And I don't know how many there were. There was maybe 3 asteroids, something like that. And then all of a sudden it was either the sun or the moon came down, boom, to earth, and then bounced back up. And I got down on my hands and knees, and I had my forehead to the ground, and I said, "Oh, Father, thank you so much that we're not in complete darkness. Thank you so much." I just began to praise and worship with my forehead to the cement in this dream. And then the next frames turned to security. You could see down on the land that people were going crazy. They were not acting right. They were panicked, and that security was important now. We needed to secure the house, and there was even talk in the dream about, what kind of ammunition do you have? And so anyway, I woke up the next morning, and I knew that this was one of those dreams that was a little bit different. I was in a very relaxed state, not worried about anything, and I hadn't been watching any news or anything like that. And so anyway, wanted to share this dream with you, with what's going on in Iran. It could be missiles. It was just my thought that it was asteroids, and then it was kind of an astronomical event that was going to take place. But my interpretation could always be wrong. And I did look up to see if there was anybody else out there that had dreams, maybe on YouTube or whatever that they've shared. There was a pastor that talked about some people talking about wormwood. There was also some NASA predictions or science that has to do with some asteroids coming very close into our atmosphere. One of them today. And then also I believe there was some in February. How close, I don't know. I mean, it could be millions of miles away and they deem that close. So I don't really know. So I just want to ask that you would pray. I think right now with some of the dreams that I've had about Putin and Iran in the past, Tehran, that we especially need to be praying that Russia doesn't get involved in something with, the crisis in Iran. I was, disturbed about the fact that they mentioned that it was Russian missiles that took down that aircraft. That bugs me. And so, with the dreams that I've had, I would definitely urge people to pray over Israel for protection, to pray that there's wisdom and discernment, that Russia doesn't get pulled into something that they shouldn't. And also pray that the United States makes, good decisions, and also pray for those innocent people in Iran. And so I just want to thank you and ask for your prayers. And also, if you've had a dream that's similar, or you pray and the Holy Spirit reveals something to you about this particular dream, there was no timeline on it. It was just one of those dreams. I knew I had said that prayer and then I had it that night. It was kind of unusual. So I hope you have a blessed 2020, and thank you, brothers and sisters.